Alright, so there's been an update, and you can see now that the forge hammer works just fine with its durability. Also, the sticky resin will stack inside the evaporator. And in the detonation sprayer recipe, let's grab this real quick. The hammer has been removed, so you won't need that any longer. You have your parts, your wood, your nails, and you have your detonation sprayer. Not quite sure why there's 4 of them in here, but they're all the same. And I also made a drill so I can show you the diamond drill way for IHL here. So I'm going to put that in there, and the gunpowder should get used up this time. Booyah! And now we have a diamond drill. So that's the changes that have been made since we started this series. And I want to fill these up. And you know what? I kind of should have figured out, okay, this is the hammerhead. That one's steel. Alright, so we'll grab our crucible and a thing of bronze here. And we'll throw this in here. And we'll grab a thing of refined iron. Get it ready for the next one. Okay, so this one goes in here. Throw this back in here. And see if this one's ready. There we go. We have us a bronze tub. And we're going to use this here in just a little bit. This will be the first time I've used this tub, so we'll see how it works. Now I also want to get the bronze for the carving knife ready. So let's go ahead and make another one of these, because I'm going to need one of them for this. Carving knife, there we go. And we'll get this set out here. Go ahead and throw this up here. Daggone it, I hate when that happens. There we go. And we'll break that. That'll give us our hammerheads, which we got 2 of. And grab this, and this will make our carving knife. Now, the carving knife is this right here, which we just made, and now we need to use on the grindstone, which I have a few of here somewhere. I can remember where I put them. I only have 2 chests. Where the hell did I put them? Here they are. Alright, so carving knife. I did pour that already, right? Yeah. There we go. So there's our 4 carving knives. And there we go. We have 4 carving knives now. Alright, so we're going to look at the hammer here. which needs a stick, a hammerhead, and the carving knife. So let's get us a couple sticks here. Oh, apparently I have a couple here. Go ahead and make these 2 hammers we have here. And these got 20,000 durability on them. They also got an attack damage of 2.5, so you can use them as a weapon. But it's a lot better than a forge hammer. If you have Greg Tech, any Greg Tech hammer will work for these as well, so you won't have to make those. Now we want to get these blanks done here. So for this we need to get the hacksaw, which we need the 3 tools we previously made, and a hardened hacksaw blade. That is what we need the bronze tub for. We need to put in a hot blade. Hold on. Hardened, hot. Blade for saw. Okay. So we put in 1 hot tiny steel bar, which we have them up here. Heat that thing up. And I think it said it needed one of these needle files, so we'll go ahead and throw that in here. So we have it. And we'll throw that in there. And blade for saw. Grab that out of there. And these things aren't the easiest to see. There we go. So blade for saw here. And we need to grab this and get some water. And we're going to put this in the tub. And we're going to, we have to heat these up if I remember. Yep. So we will put these in here, heat them up in the muffle furnace, and then we can go and harden them. Go ahead and do this first one here. And there we go, hardened saw blade. And then we just put a stick, that, and another iron bar in. We gotta make sure we put our carving knife in there. So I'll grab another one of these. We got a carving knife here. Put those in there, and that, and now we have our steel hacksaw. Go ahead and harden up this one. That way we already have it. I'll make this one as well. Oh, it resets it. Okay. I was wondering if it reset that or if I forgot to click it. Alright, so you actually have to stay here at the table while it's doing it. There we go. And we'll go ahead and throw one of these in here. That way we got it. And apparently our player doesn't realize that you hold a hacksaw by the handle, not by the blade. You're holding that just a little bit upside down there, buddy. Alright. So, now that we have that, now we can get these files done. So we need a refined iron plate. And we'll get 4 of these. So, go ahead and make us a refined iron plate here. And we'll finally have our file. And we also need to make these tin snips, which doesn't look like it's too difficult, except we're going to have to make a drill next. So there's a lot of hand tools in this. Grab these. And if I remember correctly, we got to diamond coat these. Yes, we do. So good thing I went and got some more diamonds today. Go ahead and throw that in there. And we'll put this in here. Not over there, mister. You go on this side. And we might as well throw these in here. Grab our diamond dust here. And kaboom boom. There we go. And we have our 4 sets of files. And we'll go ahead and throw one of them in there as well. Alright, so the bronze drill is going to need a set of molded parts and a vise. So we got another tool over here we got to make, which is a set of files and set of molded parts for the vise. So more injecting here. So we're going to throw this back in here. Get a bucket of water. And apparently I am out of clay dust. Apparently you need a lot of clay for this. And before next time I do this, I'm going to have to get some more clay dug up. Because apparently I am just about out. That's my last clay. At least my last clay blocks. Alright, so we'll throw this in here. And now we'll see if we can find a vise, DC engine, pipeline, high pressure, gas jet, parts for hand drill. We're going to need that in a minute. Parts for vise. There we go. So there's that. Grab our crucible back down here. Another thing of refined iron. Cook that up. We'll go ahead and make the drill parts here as well. That was this one. And while we're standing here looking, this needs bronze, I'm sure. And we're going to get a couple of them here. And apparently using any eye with it messes it up as well. Alright, so that one's steel. That one's bronze. So, oh, on the top, not the side. Piece of bronze here. Throw it in there. Start cooking it. There's our vise parts. Throw that in there and get that done. And now we can throw it in here. We'll grab our bronze out here. Put it in there. Now I do believe using this we're going to need these drills. As we've got a tap, a steel hardened drill, and they look like those two are needed quite a lot for things. So this is going to be hot steel drill. Alright, so this is not going to be in the table for some reason, but it's going to use everything we have in the table. So let's go ahead and grab one of these and heat them up. Break this. That'll give us our drill parts. Throw them in here with 2 sticks. And we'll get our bronze hand drill done. And we'll go ahead and throw one of them in there. There's that. Alright, so this is going to need a vise, a hammer, a chisel, and a file. And it is shaped. So hammer, file, this. Forgot to grab me a chisel. Let's grab one of these chisels out of here. And apparently I only got one vise, so we better grab that as well. Let's make sure we got the right order for these here. So hammer, chisel, the rod, the file, and the vise. That'll give us 2 of these, which then need to be hardened. So we'll throw them up there. And while we're here, let's go ahead and look at the tap. Gonna have to be hardened as well. This will be done back over here in the workbench with a tiny bar again. That one didn't look like it was heated though. So let's throw that in there and see here. Need the vise back. Throw that in there. There we go. There's, daggone it, you gotta stay in there. Alright, not yet hardened. So we'll heat these up. Throw these in here. That'll harden my drills. Put one on the table. Take a couple of these chisels out of here. And let's go ahead and harden up these. There we go. Now we have our taps and our drills and our hand drill. So we got a whole bunch of hand tools today. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and make the tin snips. We need 2 of those and a spring. Spring, we're going to need an uninsulated wire and a stick. And for this, we're going to need a whole new machine. We're going to need a wire mill. So I guess we're not going to get our tin snips today. Let's look at the wire mill. Wire mill is here, which is going to be bolts, carborundum, crucible mix, graphite electrode, steel rod, iron graphite liner, and that's going to be our wire mill. Alright, well, let me go ahead and end this for today. We got a lot of progress done getting our hand tools done here. I'm going to have to make up some more of that carborundum dust and look at making some of these. So I'm going to need another bronze tub. So I'm going to go ahead and get that stuff done, and we'll look at the wire mill and hopefully get the wire cutters done or the tin snips done next time. So thanks everybody. Hope you guys are learning along with me and enjoying this series. I'm going to try to keep it going and look at all the different things here in IHL. As you can see, we have a lot of different things here to get through. There's some really deep chemistry things that we're going to get into. We'll get into a bed reactor and things like that. So just got to get through these first hand tools here. Want to make sure everybody understands how everything is done. So that'll be it for today, and we'll see you next time.